Coming up on this edition of CPS 360.
We look back at capers.
We look forward to prom and all that comes with it.
And AP World puts on the pressure for the end of the year.
CPS 360
starts now.
Yo, what's up, CBS 360? This is Will I Am.
Welcome to this edition of CPS 360. I'm Laurel Critchfield.
And I'm Alyssa Pico.
The food bank always has great ways to raise money.
Isabel Bouchard floats in to spread the word.
The second annual Float Your Boat competition brings creativity from all around mid-Missouri to help raise money for the food bank.
It's definitely a lot bigger. I mean, the first year of an event, people aren't really sure what to expect, and I think a lot of people came out and had a great time, whether they were spectators or they built a boat. They really enjoyed it, and so we more than doubled the number of teams from last year, so we're really excited about that.
Each boat has its own style, not just competing to win the race, but also vying for the judges' attention.
It took us about 2 weeks, really, just a few hours each day. This wasn't the real issue. Last year we had a picnic basket, and so we had the weaving technique down. This was the real challenge. We had to order this 8-foot beach ball online, and yeah, that was the struggle, getting it to stay up there. So.
We are Columbia Gadget Works, just a group of people that get together and like to build stuff. So we built the boat, and then we decided that it needed a GoPro camera, it needed telemetry in case we get lost out there, or there's a storm. We got a fire suppression system, because a boat needs a fire suppression system. First aid kit. There's no duct tape in building the boat, but we have a roll of duct tape just in case. We have things done with computer-controlled laser. The logo was 3D printer. This logo was done 3D printer. The dragon head was done on a computer-controlled router table. And the boat is layers of cardboard and contact cement.
We are judging the boats on creativity, the best in show. We're creating the best in construction, so what materials were used and so on and so forth, and whether or not we think it's going to float or not. And then once they're actually out there, we would judge the best boat that sinks. So that would be the Titanic Award for the one that sinks the best, and so on and so forth.
I think it's going to sink.
Dean Payne and the hard work of this school at the university. This wouldn't happen, and we just expect it to get bigger and bigger.
We didn't win last year, but we also didn't sink, so we'll take that as a win.
We're just out here to have fun.
I called it the Vagrant. This team, they're out into the lead. Although there's plenty of run pretty long there. And it looks like they may make it without a disaster. I think they're cheering.
We did pretty well. We heard we're first place as far as time right now.
Yeah, I was really hoping just to stay afloat. When I first got here, I was hoping for speed, but when I saw the boats, I just wanted to make sure it floated, and it did. And I think we actually got a pretty good time.
At the end of the day, everyone who came out had a great time, with a total of $15,516 raised, which can supply more than 170,000 meals for the food bank. The food bank fundraiser was a success. For CPS 360, I'm Isabel Bouchard.
What a unique way to raise funds.
This year, Hickman's prom committee joins in on the charity work. Here's our own Marissa Jackman to fill us in.
With the return of spring comes the return of prom season, and for some, the return of the financial worry that they will not be able to afford a prom dress. But this year at Hickman High School, Prom Closet is hoping to change those worries while donating money to charity.
For prom committee, this is just a bunch of dresses that have been donated, and we're selling them for $10 for charity. We're hoping that a lot of dresses get sold and that we make money for charity and that girls find the dress of their dreams.
Not only can Prom Closet aid those who may have difficulty affording dresses, but those with special situations.
I wanted to find 2 dresses because I have 2 dances to go to, and because I have 2 dances, I knew that dresses would be really expensive, and so I wanted to come here to look for dresses that were very inexpensive, but also I knew that there would be quality.
So at Prom Closet, girls may find shoes, a dress, or even a little more.
And so you said yes to the dress.
Yes, I did. Suggested 2 dresses.
For CPS360, I'm Marissa Jackman.
Some of those dresses were really cute.
They weren't really my style. Here's Christina Young showing off a little of everyone's style.
Everyone has different ways of expressing themselves. Some with art, some with music, and others with clothes.
Fashion is important to me because it's a way to express yourself, differentiate yourself from other people. Other people wear certain things, I wear different things. Other people dress like me too, and you can tell what people are interested in by how they dress, what music they listen to for the most part, and all that kind of stuff, what activities they do.
Everyone has their own unique style, which allows them to express themselves in creative ways.
I think fashion is important because, like you said, you get to express yourself, and it kind of gets to show your personality through your clothes.
Have the opportunity to, talk to people and open yourself up. A first impression is how you look, and not that it's important, but it, makes a statement. So, not you have to dress a certain way, but however you choose to dress is how you're choosing to express yourself. So,
style is more well, I really don't have a style. I just wear whatever I want to wear, whether, whatever I think is cute at the moment. So, it might look cowgirlish one day, New Yorkish one day, whatever. I just wear whatever I want to wear.
Some people, when they think of fashion, think of expensive and designer clothes.
Style. My style's kind of preppy and chic, and I think it's kind of classy, not that sport. I also like to wear sport clothes, but not all the time.
But some prefer the cheaper route.
Secret one is Goodwill and Marshall's. Everything's cheap and it's old stuff that no one cares about.
I like to go bargain shopping and find cheap pieces and making my own.
The variety of style at Rockbridge shows that some students aim to stand out more than others with their own unique fashion sense.
Unique is that I really don't have a style. I feel if I ask my friends what style I have, I don't think they would say oh, you dress I don't know. I just really don't have a style. I just wear whatever I think is cute.
Favorite stores are Mango, Zara, Stradivarius, Park Bornova. It's Turkish.
All right, my style is kind of a mixture of it's a little classy, not really, but mixed with hip hop stuff.
I like to say I dress like a skater, kind of casual, more relaxed, on the beach.
Rockbridge students show that everyone's style is unique in their own way. For CPS360, I'm Christina Young.
With the end of the year right around the corner, the pressure of school can be unbearable.
Whitney Cravens gives us the details on the stresses of AP.
At the end of the year, students are feeling the heat, but for the AP World students, it's a whole nother ball game.
With the last few minutes, we suggest looking over your calendar, making sure you have a plan for this week, Tuesday through Friday. What are you going to be doing? Only 31 days for the AP test.
With the AP test fast approaching, students are working hard to learn all they need to know about world history in preparation for the AP test.
Right now, every week, we have to write about a 10-page essay. There's also a book that we have to be reading, getting quotes, and then writing a timeline of the political history in Afghanistan. So it's pretty stressful right now, but...
Well, I think that the amount of work that we're doing during this unit is the same as we did at the very first unit, which is it's just the nature of getting ready for the test. But we try to give them a lot more class time. Hopefully during the course of the year we've taught them how to manage their time, how to collaborate, how to be creative, how to be thoughtful and give good answers. And so we try to turn them loose at this point and really have an unstructured class, because at this point they know they should know what they need best if we've done a good job during the course of the year trying to teach them that.
But combined with the expected workload at the end of the school year, the stress of the class is getting to some students.
At the moment, I kind of dread going to AP every day because of all the work we have to do and all the pressure that's being put on us with the AP test in less than a month now. Crap.
But some students are confident that the hard work will pay off.
We still are a couple, like 20 days away or something, so I feel like the plan that Graham and Sasser have us on will get us prepared for it. And like the way Graham gives notes and the way Sasser ties in literature, like it all works pretty well. And so like that's just like how my style of learning is. And so I think it's been really effective and I've learned a lot this year.
The uniqueness of AP World has shaped not only the learning abilities of the students, but their character as well.
But I do hope that they'll realize that they can think and find those answers if they need to, and that they can come up with creative and modern solutions to some of the same issues that have faced humans forever. So my hope is that they feel confident, that they feel that it was worth it, and that they feel confident in their ability to be good students and thinkers going forward.
I have become like a better writer. I've like better collaboration, better leader, better at like self-initiative, which is like all these things that they focused on during class. And so I'm taking those away, and like just the idea of like, you know, you may not always get the grade or get the result you want, but it's like the process of which you go through it that makes you a better person, not your end result.
Without a question, the lessons learned in AP World will be in the hearts of the students for the rest of their lives. For CPS360, I'm Mark Fentress.
Not all classes are that intense.
In welding, the students had a fun time playing with an unexpected friend.
Here's Brett Weiss with a first-hand look.
The Career Center had a special visitor. It wasn't a person, but instead a machine. It is a unique piece of technology to educate future welders about the profession.
It's a simulation of welding and helps these kids to kind of get an idea, feel of what they need to do, you know, to be professional in welding.
Some students have a natural-born talent for welding.
Great. It means I'm here, I'm trying, turns out I know what I'm doing. It's actually getting me somewhere.
Due to the growing need of welders, Monty encourages students to consider going to Tulsa Welding School.
About the profession is that the opportunities are out there with all the baby boomers retiring 10,000 a day. We have over 200,000 welding positions. We can't fill them all. We fill over half Tulsa Welding School of the welding positions in the United States and abroad. We've been in existence since 1949, so we're well known globally, not just in the United States.
However, due to popular belief, girls tend to make better welders than guys.
Guys probably wouldn't want me to say that, but really they are. Their attention to detail, they're steadier with their hands, and they're a natural. They really are a natural doing it. We need more female. The government, the American Welding Society wants us to get more women, and they're coming.
Monte encourages students to visit weldingschool.com if they want to pursue a career in welding. For CPS 360, I'm Brett Weiss.
A new school year always comes with changes.
This fall, Rockbridge will begin saying goodbye to Mr. Moss and hello to Miss Mast. Parker Adam tells us more.
With the 2012-2013 school year coming to an end, Rockbridge will be losing one of its leaders. But to many, this figure is not only a leader, but a friend.
It's been a tremendous honor to be the principal at Rockbridge. You know, I've said many times to different people that it is a unique and special place. I've absolutely loved my time in Rockbridge.
Students and faculty alike have all really enjoyed Principal Moss's time here. The positive energy he has brought to the school is something that will resonate within the halls of Rockbridge for years to come. The energy has also created many memories.
Well, last year, Mr. Moss would always come to our soccer games, and he told me that if I didn't foul, he would give me a penny. And so then I was like super psyched because I really wanted the penny from Mr. Moss.
Even though this is a time of change, the new principal of Rockbridge will be a familiar face to many. She is a tried and true Bruin with green and gold running through her veins.
My initial reaction was, "Are you sure?" Because I knew that, you know, I'm protective of the district and the school, and I wanted to make sure that it was a defensible act. It was less about me at that moment and more, is this going to be okay for us?
Principal Moss has expressed much enthusiasm for the athletic director turned principal.
She's a grad. She has always been at Rockbridge. She's student taught here. I believe she student taught here. I know she taught here. She's been an assistant principal, athletic director. She served on the teacher leadership team as a member of executive council as well as the chair. She knows Rockbridge in and out.
Though Rockbridge will miss Principal Moss dearly, Jen Mass will take over his reign with experience and ease. For CPS360, I'm Mary Catherine Burns.
Now we will take a look back at Capers with Eric Lennon.
On April 18th, Rockbridge hosted its annual talent show, Capers. This year we saw bands, singers, poets, dancers, and even a tuxedo-clad barbershop quartet.
I will be performing my piece, Religion. It's a spoken word piece about me, I guess. Val Huber's been doing it for about 8 years, but it's basically a talent show that's made as a fundraiser for the band department, pretty much. It brings a lot of much-needed funds at a time when there aren't that many funds in the music program, and it's a huge, huge help. And normally it sells out. It's a really great.
The Performing Arts program at Rockbridge High School did a great job once again, getting talent together for everyone to enjoy. With CPS 360, I'm Kyle Johnston.
What a great event displaying some of our classmates' talents.
This past month, Southern Boone County High School produced their yearly play. Here's Nick Porting with the story.
For months, Southern Boone County High School has been busy collecting props, building sets, and going over lines for their play, Return to the Forbidden Planet. And now, it's going to pay off.
The play is about a ship that crashed on a planet of Deliria, and the science officer finds her long-lost husband and her daughter there, and the doctor drinks this drug, which his mind makes things that aren't real actually there.
The students and faculty have worked hard to construct the set and practice their parts, and as the performance date draws near, people are excited to see the end result.
It's 99.9% done, so we're good to go.
I think the play is going really well, and I think it's going to be a really fun show, and we're doing a really good job.
With the play's many parts and crew members, it's going to be a show to remember, with both drama and laughs.
I'm Ariel, the tap dancing robot.
I am newscaster number 2. I'm pretty much like a narrator, but I'm teamed up with Josh Shoemate.
My part in the play is bosun, and I am second in command.
I am set crew. I'm the guys who build the stuff for the play.
I am head of hair and makeup, so I have 2 people helping me out with that. But it's basically just making sure everybody looks good and reflects their character.
The students are receiving a lot of support, and nobody can wait to see the magic happen.
I think they're ready. I think they're really ready. I mean, you see what it was 2 weeks ago, and you see what it is now, and it's probably, I'd say, 300% better. I'd say they're well ready to go. They're doing everything they need to do and everything like that. So, yeah, they're definitely ready.
For CPS 360, this is Nick Porting signing off.
Now to sports. Recently, Hickman boys baseball had an opportunity to play on a Major League Baseball field this month.
Ashton Day joins their day in the spotlight.
Most high school baseball games are played on their home field, but the Hickman QP team recently had a change in venue.
I was just excited to get to play in that awesome atmosphere and play on the Cardinals turf.
The Hickman baseball team called Busch Stadium home as they took on the Windsor Owls in St. Louis last week. The game allowed the players to remember why they love baseball so much.
I feel like a little kid again, like a 9-year-old, just like in awe.
The players experienced a day in the life of a major leaguer, with the game live on the big screen, touching the top of the fence in center field, and even taking a tour of Busch Stadium.
I think it'll be pretty special, something I can look back at later in life and think that was really cool.
Under the arch in the skyline of St. Louis, the Hickman QP baseball team brought home a win.
Drives me more, like being able and feeling that, like I'll always want that feeling, so nothing will be like it but actually getting a chance to play on it.
The major league experience was once in a lifetime for some players, but for others, it encouraged them to play again on their field of dreams. Ashton Day, KUMU8 Sports.
And now for our sports feature.
This week, we look at a boys' tennis and their success.
One of the things Rockbridge High School prides itself on is its success in academics and athletics. When sports are involved, the Rockbridge men's tennis team is one of the best teams in Missouri, winning the state championship 4 out of the last 5 years, and this year, they're trying to win it again. Here's what Rockbridge tennis player Rohit Rao had to say.
Our team is actually really good this year. Maybe not as great as it was last year, but this year we definitely have a really good chance of winning state. I will obviously want our team to win state, and I want to be undefeated this season.
Many of Rockbridge's achievements can be attributed to their coach, Ben Loeb.
He's very in depth on how he wants you to improve. He really emphasizes your mistakes, and he wants you to get better.
As the season comes to a close, the tennis team hopes to add another state championship, not only for themselves, but for their teammates, their coach, and their school.
Thanks for watching this edition of CPS 360. I'm Laurel Critchfield.
And I'm Alyssa Pico. Have a good summer.